I got books. Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Hideouts. I am Mani Monet. If you didn't know, and if you do know, what's up? Hey y'all. Today I have for you a good thing. It's gonna be fun. I have an Amazon unboxing for you. Before we get into that, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And yeah, let's get into it. So, like I stated in my last video, my introductory video, I said that this year was going to be the year of reading, and more reading. I wanted to get back into reading books and everything. So I thought it was a good idea to go on Amazon and order about 20 books. But it wasn't quite 20, but quite a few. So I'm sure that's what this is. I know that's what this is. So let's get to it. All right, first box. I'm using my pink and black zebra scissors to match my shirt. Speaking of my shirt, it says minding my black owned business. I do have a business, black owned business. Is SB Collection. I will link that down below. You guys can go check it out. It's women's accessories, purses, watches, fanny packs, all that kind of stuff, lashes, lip gloss, all that. So y'all go check that out. So let's get into this first box. Ooh. The first book that I ordered was The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. I ordered this book because, also like I stated in my last video, I am engaged and I will be getting married. So I felt like this will be, a good something to have. It says, simple ideas lasting love. Between busy schedules and long days, expressing love can fall by the wayside. We forget the compliment, to give gifts just because, to linger in our embrace. The things that say I love you seem to either not get said or not get through. This is a book about saying it and hearing it clearly. No gimmicks, no psychoanalyzing. Just learning to express love in your spouse's language. I can't wait to get into that one. All right, let's get into the next one. So this is The Vanishing Half by Bennett. I mentioned this book in my last video. And I said this was the book that I was going to start off with my reading binge that I'm going to be on. It says, twins inseparable as children ultimately choose to live in two very different worlds, one black and one white. Vigne's sisters will always be identical, but after growing up together in a small southern black community and ran away at age 16, it's not just the shape of their daily lives that is different as adults. It's everything, including their racial identities. I think this is going to be an interesting something. So this is the book that I'm going to start off with. And this is the book I'll be giving my first review on. So you guys stay tuned for that. So the next book that I ordered is Becoming by Michelle Obama. Now, when this book was first out, I wanted it so bad, but I wasn't going to pay the price for it. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I said, well, you know what? I'll just wait. Or I could try to find it on the Kindle, but I don't really like reading books on a tablet or iPad or anything. So I was like, okay. Found this book on Amazon for $11.99. I had to get it because I've been wanting to read it because it's Michelle Obama. Why wouldn't I want to read anything by Michelle? Because she's Michelle. Like, it's self-explanatory. You see the back says, there's a lot I still don't know about America, about life, about what the future might bring, but I do know myself. My father, Fraser, taught me to work hard, laugh often, and keep my word. My mother, Marion, showed me how to think for myself and to use my voice. Together, in our cramped apartment on the south side of Chicago, they help me see the value in our story, in my story, in the larger story of our country. Even when it's not pretty or perfect, even when it's more real than you want it to be. Your story is what you have, what you will always have. It is something to own. Hey, that's facts, Michelle. Okay. I think I'm going to get very inspired by this book. I can't wait to read that one also. All right, so that was the first box. So let's get into the second box. This one is a little light, so I think it just might be just one in there. So yeah, it's just one. Oh, okay. All right. Next book that I ordered is His Only Wife by Peace Adzo Medie. Is that the author? Oh, that is the author. Okay. I probably butchered that up, but that's okay. Now, I seen this book on somebody's Instagram. And I can't remember her name. But I saw this book and she was saying how much she liked it. So I also wanted to read it. And I was going to get it from my local library just so I wouldn't have to pay for it. I was like, well, I can just get it from the library. But they have so many holes on this book that I was not going to be able to get it. So I was like, you know what? All right, fine. Just order it myself. Let's see. The back says, when Tuesday morning came, my hair, yes, it was mine. I paid for it. Was washed, dried, brushed, and held back in a neat ponytail. My mother peeled one of the yams for the fire and then sliced the contomeyer because both foods gave me an itchy rash on my hands when I touched them. As the contomeyer and garden eggs simmered in separate pots on the stove, I set one place at the table. Then I took 3 serving bowls and spoons out of the cupboard and placed them on the island. I would dish out the food when he came so that it didn't get cold while we waited for him. Eli came at 1:36 p.m. I knew that exact time because I was sitting and staring at the clock on my phone when the doorbell rang. The sound startled me and I dropped the phone. I hadn't heard the lift stop and open on my floor. My mother rushed out of her room and mouthed, "Go." When pointing to the door, I stood up and smoothed my dress over my hips. My armpits were moist and my feet felt heavy. I imagined that I looked like a marching soldier. The bell rang a second time. My hand was so damp with sweat that it slipped off the round doorknob when I tried to turn it. I wiped my hands on my dress and tried again. This time I was successful. That was just an excerpt, I guess, from the book. It says it's a witty, smart, and moving debut novel about a brave young woman traversing the minefield of modern life with its taboos and injustices, living in a world of men who want their wives to be beautiful, to be good cooks and mothers, to be women who respect their husbands, and to grant them forbearance. Okay, now I understand what the book is about. I read the wrong part, but that's okay. So this is interesting because I think this is going to go along with a lot of things that I've been saying lately about the differences of women back when and women now. And that is a discussion for another day. If I decide to do a video on that, I will post that. But I don't want to cause controversy, so you know, I don't know if that's gonna happen. All right, so next box, I think it's the last box. And actually, this box came yesterday, and I kind of didn't wait to open it because I wanted to see what was in it. So the first book is An American Marriage by Tayari Jones. I also saw this book on somebody's Instagram, and they said it was a really good book. And because it's in Oprah's book club, I assume that this book is pretty good. So yeah, it's a love story, Black love story, I believe. And it's going to be pretty interesting to read that. Before I go further, if you guys have read any of these books, Please comment down below. Let me know how you liked them. Let me know how you didn't like them. What you didn't like about it. What you liked about it. All that good stuff. My last and final book, because I got Michelle Obama's book, I had to get Barack. Duh. Because it's Barack. It's Barack. So that's simple. It's Barack. So I had to order his book. It hasn't been out long. It's called A Promised Land. This book is pretty thick, as you can see. So, like, dang, Barack, I didn't have to put any pages in here, but I really think this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be deep, because I'm sure it's going from birth to now. And I know it's been so many exciting things that didn't happen, so many not exciting things that didn't happen. And I really can't wait to get into this one. So, yeah. Well, that was my Amazon unboxing book haul, I guess if you want to call it. As I mentioned before, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down there. And I'll put any links to anything that I mentioned in this video down in the description box. With that being said, remember to be inspired and always be an inspiration.